Good evening, folks. This is Darth Rabbit07 coming to you tonight with another quick review. I got number 149, Ahsoka's T-6 Shuttle from the Ahsoka or Live Action Rebel Season 5 on the turntable. Got everything out of the package, obviously. Here is a quick look at the package here. And here's a look at the side of the box here. And the back side of the box, you got the Dreadnought class. It's Series 2 of the Dreadnought class, and I am so tickled that I found this at Target in Hickory. Thanks again to my wife for stopping and letting me take a look at this. And pause and scan here to see if you can find yours in stores. I'll put the DPCI down in the description below there for those looking, and you can see Huyang and Ahsoka in the front of the ship, looking awesome and stuff. We got great detailing throughout, and then in the back of the ship you do have Sabine Wren manning the rear guns, and that's really cool because it can go down, it can go up, and if you open up this cockpit you can see inside of there she is sitting there. It's got great details throughout, guys. This thing is a massively awesome ship. I'm so tickled to have it in hand finally. Some of the thrusters there and the detailing there. You do got some landing gear and a ramp right there on that side. This will just fold up into the wing, and these will fold back up into the bottom there. I love retractable landing gear. I love Star Wars ships. I love everything about Rebels. And since Ahsoka is live action season 5 Rebels, this is a no-brainer. And the really cool thing is, like, when it takes off and it's doing its thing, this actually does rotate around, and you do get the ship, doing its thing. This is like made by the same people that did the B-wing, and this whole piece just like kind of spins around. You can actually open up this little porthole here. You can see the retractable table there. It's always up here, and you can sit the figurines around there. And you can access that if you put the wings back down in this format. Then word of warning, mine was like painted shut or something, and now it just kind of like easily lifts up, but then it reveals that inner details, and that's just really cool there, guys. Not that it comes up so easily, but I mean it's the detail work that these ships are just so freaking awesome for doing. Put that back on the top there. I'll slide that in, and boom. And it doesn't come flopping off. It does come flopping off now. So yeah, just a word of warning, because whenever you do go to take it off, you can see right here clearly that I did stress that. That's just a bummer. I'm going to have to probably get this replaced. Just aggravating. It took me forever to find it, and now it's like all falling apart. If anybody knows how to fix that, all ears. I might even just glue it back on there, since I'll probably never put my figures there. I like having Sabine back here in the back, and I love having the Professor and Ahsoka there. And you can open this up right here. Just be careful, guys. These things are beautiful models, but I always get really nervous about clear plastic. But then you open that up, and you got Huyang, and he has a separate piece that you have to attach, but you can also get him in there sitting down and flying the ship, and you got Ahsoka sitting there and what have you. And if you got two more and you want them to stow away there, or you can move Sabine to the front, you can do that also. Love this ship, and the details just look awesome no matter how you do it. So no matter if you grab a Purgle and whatnot, this ship totally rocks. Here's a look at the bottom of it. And I just probably knocked that top flap back off there again, and I did. That's just a bummer, man. I really do love this, even though I've got a defect with mine. And you just slide it back in and hold your mount just right, and boom, there it is. But most of the time you see them flying, and this thing is rotating around and doing all kinds of coolness. This is what you see, how you see it, tearing through space and what have you. Just a really slick design. Try to zoom back. I don't know. It ain't gonna let me zoom back. So anyway, got some of that nice weathering throughout. I highly recommend, if you're a fan of these ships, and I really just, I absolutely love this. I love rotating, crazy, awesome flying ships. I mean, just so cool, man. Let's get this ship into some final thoughts, guys. Some final thoughts on Ahsoka ship. I really do like this, even though mine's kind of defective now that I've taken that little cargo bay off. I always try to, cram in the maximum amount of features and what have you, and I love that. But anyway, it's a bummer because it didn't used to flop off like that, and I could just fly it upside down and keep the wings, status quo. But oh well. Looks really, really, really sharp. Great detail work. These just get better and better. In all honesty, even with the small defect with mine, I highly recommend this even still. Love that show, love that ship. I need to go back and watch Tales of the Jedi and see the earlier renditions of the T-6 Shuttle, and I need to get caught up on anything Star Wars and with her. All that said and done, guys, if you don't hesitate, it's out there. Hickory Target had 4 of them in like initially, and I think they had 4 more in the back. So about 8 of these for folks that are looking, and they should get it in pretty regularly. This is not a Target exclusive. Walmart, I still got a pre-order there. I hope it gets fulfilled in the near future so I can get this replaced. But all that said and done, I do recommend the T6 Shuttle, guys. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, all the stuff down below. Help my channel continue to grow. It's been a rough go lately, and then we got to day 10 of the disaster recovery, and we both were at wit's end. And my wife told me to get the laundry ready on Sunday, come pick her up at 2ish. But then here comes the power cruise, and I was telling my son, because he got really giddy and excited, I was like, don't get your hopes up. They left out the other day, what have you. So he takes me on downtown, drops me off at the car up there. I'm thinking we're getting ready to go either Airport Road or Mars Hill, which is north and south. That these places have like a little bit of power and electricity. And we proceed to go down Interstate 40 east towards Black Mountain and Swannanoa, and those places got totally wiped off without power, without water. I was like, we're supposed to be doing laundry. I mean, why we head toward Black Mountain and Swannanoa? Well, she kept on going, went down the old Fort Grade, and we ended up in a place called Dobson, North Carolina. It was right off exit 93 on I-77 in the middle of wine country. And I don't drink, but I mean, really, really nice place. It's a great getaway, guys. And it was a great getaway for a night. And continuing the cleanup efforts and what have you. Nothing's normal right now. This was nice to have this, and it was nice that she stopped and let me snag this and a couple other things. Those reviews will be coming as well in the near future. Make sure to support your YouTubers that are afflicted by this area. Pray for the people in Florida, because Milton bears down on it. And look after each other, guys. I really do thank you guys, the ones that subscribe. You guys rock. Thank you so very, very much. Well, that's about going to do it for the Ahsoka T6 number 149 in the Star Wars Micro Galaxy Dreadnought Class Series 2. This thing is awesome. Y'all have a great week out there. May the Force be with you all, always.